Everybody, this is another crafty creation video. I'm chewing some mint, sorry. Anyway, I wanted to do a video tutorial on making a topper for this. Just a piece of material, scrap material, and I wanted to, I wanted to do some decorative like zigzags around the edge, and I am using old canning lids that I had before that are clean. And I'm gonna glue this, hot glue this on the top to cover whatever's on there. Then I'm gonna screw the lid on. So that means when they take the lid off, the top will come off with the paper, with this material, and they can eat the candy pecans that I made. And I have a recipe. I'll show you that on another video, how to make candy pecans. Now I got this recipe off of, I looked it up, pulled it up, and got the one I had liked. And this, I just saw it on something one time and wanted to make it. I did make, let me show you, a bread bag, my first bread bag, which I didn't do a tutorial on yet, but I will be doing it soon, with a topper for the mason jars and a small bread bag that I have. So I wanted to make stuff like this, and I don't know if I have enough material to make the topper and the bag for it, because I want to give away strawberry jam or some jam or some kind of spread. My son was saying, how about, you know, it's apple season coming in, maybe some apple, and I like apple butter and with some of the homemade bread. So that's a great idea as well. So I gotta put that back in there. So for right now, I have some candy pecans for Miss Pam. Of course, I'm gonna give Miss Pam some. My husband, this is my second batch. First, I made candy walnuts, and they turned out real good. I got some pecans, and I was able to make some candy pecans, and they turned out good too. One of my sons that's here ate some. My husband loved it, eating it. And I'm gonna get some to Miss Pam and Miss China. Yes. So two of my awesome gardening friends, I'm gonna get some too. And also I forgot Miss Dawn. I'm gonna have to get some to Miss Dawn to make another jar for Miss Dawn. So I have to make another pattern to put one on for Miss Dawn. She's a baker. Awesome. She makes awesome cookies. So I'm gonna make her some of these and take that to her and drop her off at her door. I gotta make sure she's in town because she's always traveling. So I'm going to show you what I did or what I'm going to do. And so the one for Miss Dawn, I have to do that a little bit later because I don't have the jar ready. Now he found two of these pretty jars like this. So I'm going to give these jars away. And I don't like giving mason jars away, but this is for my awesome dear friends. So I'm going to do that. And I do have these patterns I did. These ones, I'm thinking. But anyway, let me show you what I'm about to do. Because I'm still trying to figure it out a little bit. Making sure it goes around and do what I wanted to do. So first of all, I think how I cut the pattern out, I'm going to make sure I can do the other part. So come on, I'm going to show you. Crafty creation. Remember, I'm not an expert sewer. I just been sewing for fun, and I self-taught. So I have some of these I cut out. I'm trying to figure out this pattern, try to cut some sides and see how I want it. I noticed that the end is not always circled. So I've been testing it on the jars to see exactly. Try not to make sure I should have put some plastic wrap on the inside. So I wanted to see how it goes on. Is that the right size I want? And if it is, then I will start using all the rest of them to make sure. This one seems like it's a little bit short on one side, so let's see if I can work on them. Push that down a little so it won't come out. And it's longer on the other side, so that's the way I'm testing it. This one is smaller, so I'm not going to use that. This one a little bit wider, and I know this is not even cut at all, so that's a perfect beginner. No pattern, no nothing. And you're gonna be. So this is a great start, and I got it too much on one side, so I'm gonna push that down a little bit to make sure the top don't come off. I don't want that top to come off. I want the top to come off. And so let's see. Put it in the middle. Hopefully it's in the middle. In the middle on all sides. Make sure it's in the middle on all sides. And this is the only way I can really test it and see if this is the way I want it. Okay. And I play with stuff over and over again just to figure it out. Okay. So it's still a little bit long on one side than the other. I have to make sure I get it to the middle. So I'm going to take it off. I think I'm going to use this size. So I got to see if any of the other ones I have fit this size. I'm going to try to keep that top on. So I don't want any lint to get into their stuff. So this one right here is the closest I have because I already started messing with this one. Right here. I'm going to go ahead and iron this down a little bit. Okay. Now yesterday tutorial I did another sewing one. I did the little toppers and showed you I did the mason jar tops. And I just watched another video of the lady. And I'm going to see, can I pull it up right now so I can tell you who she is. I can, I'm not that. So I can tell you the one I've been watching. Oh, hope I don't have, I got volume on already. Okay, come out. Now she just had, here you go. It's Little Hill, here she go. Little Hill Homestead. I don't know if I put it up there before or told you. Little Hill Homestead. So she was talking about making, it was like something she did 7 months ago, something, and she was making, what's it, maple sugar. And I didn't know it was so awesome how she did it. I was like, oh my goodness, what? I didn't even know anything about that. So that's something I'll be trying and I will be doing. And so a video is uploaded now. So I'm going to leave that alone. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm going to use this. This is a pattern outlet. So let me fold it in half and see if I can cut it that way. And remember, this is all, all from the beginning. So I haven't did one already. So this is the first one, trial and error with you all. Okay, so I fold in half. And I'm going to cut around like the first one is. And where it's a little bit off, I'm just going to adjust it to where I want. Hopefully I ain't messing it up. I hope not. Okay, so the other side look like it got a little bit more cut off on that end. So we're going to leave it alone just a little bit. So this is scrap. I can't do anything with this except stuff something. So I'm going to open it back up. And it looked pretty decent with that. And only doing one layer. So let me iron that back out. I see I got more chopped on this end right over here. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. And it got all these fringe ends coming off. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna zigzag to stitch it up, to hem it. It's almost like a hem. And I'm just gonna do that for those. So these two, I'm gonna use these for scraps for right now. I might use it for something else. So let's test it one more time on the jar to make sure. I got my hot glue gun ready. You can use any glue, really. Fabric glue will work. I would use fabric or hot glue or something. Sometimes the bubbles and stuff in the hot glue shows up. That with the other glue might work better. So I think that's pretty good. That's evenly around it. I kind of like that. And I'm just doing a simple top. I like that. It look almost like the commercial. What was it? Veggie Tales. And the one that used to have, they had one that it was out in the desert. And he had a hat on like this with a thing. That looked like he put some eyes up there. That'd be cute. So cute. So that is perfect with that. And I'm going to hold this down. Screw this off so my top won't come off. Put this back on. And all these are reused lids and covers. So what I'm going to do next, I don't need this little paper. I'm going to put this to the side. And I have white thread in here. I don't think I want to use white thread. I have pink and orange on this and yellow. I thought that was red, but it's not. Pink, orange, and yellow. I don't have any. I have red, I have blue, black. I think black will show up much better around it for the, yeah, it might, because I don't have any pink. If I had a dark pink or orange, that'd be great. I don't have any of that, and I only have a spool for them. And I don't want to do red, so let's do black. I got a bobbin. Let's back up and get my black thread. Make sure it's black because I got a blue one that looks real close to it. So we're going to do black. I'm going to change all this out. So I'm going to show you a little bit how I change it out. Camera up a little bit. There you go. On my sewing machine. Every sewing machine not the same. It's an old one and it's a Brothers XR31. It's an old machine. Open this up. Take the bobbin holder out. And that's my white. And I've been using white lately. I don't think with the next project I'm not going to be using white. So I can put this back. I'm going to be using red. Look like it. On my next project. So I'm going to take the red one out. Because that's what I'm going to be using next. And I'm always leaving this out because I'm going to be well, no. Okay. So now, let's go ahead and do the top. It don't matter which one you do. And I'm going to put a cover so it won't slip off. Take my string and it tells me to go under here, come down, and I got to bring this down, come up here, and then bring it back up. And it hooks on the inside of there, comes down. My little scissors. Okay. Oh, and I did bring my little tape, measuring tape. See? Back upstairs. Put that in there. So that's done. And what I do next, I put my presser foot down and I take my string. My eyes is not all that good, so I use a white piece of paper right behind my needle. And so I can see the hole. And I put it right because it's not a self thread. And usually it go right in. Let's see. I might have to snip it again. Yeah, it went in. And then I just pull it through, but then I hooks it around the back and in there. Then I press the foot up and bring it in the back. So that's done. So now we're going to do the bottom. I need to get a little blower or a little paintbrush. A little dusty in there. And take this, put this in here with the thread this way, in there because I got to feed it in that little hole right up in there. And it goes in that little opening, see? Now, take that, stick it in here. Now, some of the machines have a top and some have a bottom. I don't know how to do the top because I never had another machine. This is the only machine I ever had. So, when I get a new one, I'll be learning that too. So now I'm going to wind it down so I can catch. Come up, catch, and I'm going to pull it and see that it catch the other string. I haven't caught it yet. So what I'm going to do is take my scissors and I'm going to pull it, see if it came up with it. Sometimes it catches me with it and sometimes it don't. And it didn't. So let's keep moving it. Maybe it comes up. Let's see if it caught. Ooh, that's a lot of string. There you go. Came out. So sometimes I have to fumble with it to get it out. And this is kind of stuck, feel like it. Oh, there you go. So now I got both my strings, the top and the bottom. Cut it off. Back underneath my presser foot. And waist. That's waist. Okay, so that's ready. And it's ready to, ready to groove now. So I'll put my light down here so I can see. So what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to start stitching on zigzag. It's all zigzag. Around the edge of this material is very thin. So I'm going to put the material thing right in the middle like I did the other top. And I'm just going to go forward. Okay, now this material is so thin, I'm going to have to hold it because it feels like you're trying to slip. Let's see how I'm looking. Oh, I look a little tacky. Might have to go back over that side. Oh, it's coming off. See? That's not what I wanted. So let's see how we can work this a little bit better to make it not come off the edge. Something, right? You test, you learn, you keep moving forward. So what I'm thinking, maybe I have to tuck it in. Let's see. But this is an oval shape. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I can do a hem, which I would do a 1/2 inch in. Let's see if this will work. This is how I test everything and see how things will work out. Okay, so I did that in there, and then I'm gonna fold this over too, just a little bit, so I can press it down. I'm gonna fold it in again, so I can press it in. And see, can I keep folding a little bit in and press it in, so I can have a little hem piece. And I'm gonna see how that works out. It's just a little topper I'm thinking about doing because I didn't want to use my white rings. I don't have that many left when I use it to put things when I'm going in, back and forth in. Now, the people I'm giving it to, they can get those rings right from Walmart and put it on there. But I have a lot of those rings, canning rings, and canning rings, and also the tops for the jars that I can reuse instead of using the other ones, which I don't have a lot of those. Because once you open a jar, you can't reuse that for canning. You use the rings, but not the lids. You have to get a new lid when you pressure canning or water bath canning a new item. You can't use an old lid. I wouldn't. I don't know what people do now, but I don't use a old lid because I want to make sure my stuff is sealed. So let's see. This might work. And pull this in a little bit more. The other side. Okay. Okay, so got all that iron in this little piece in the corner right here. It's not iron. Yeah, it got a little teeny bit. Let's see where my iron catch it. There you go. All right. So we got all that around, and that looked pretty good. Let me press it again on top. Make sure I got all the layers flat, and it might be easy to iron now. Okay, so I'm going to iron that. You see how I got it pressed down? You probably didn't see me doing it. I just noticed that it wasn't up on the camera good. Okay, so let's see. Let me bring it down a little bit more. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and sew this around zigzag. And I'm going to take my time. That's good. And sew this. That's turned out much better than the other one. Okay, make sure I hold it to turn it. There we go. Sometimes my feet slip and want to go fast, and I have to slow it down with the pedal. Alright, there you go. Doing pretty good. Loving it, loving it. They're holding a little bit better because it's more thick, a little bit thicker than it was at first. Okay, coming to the end of this. And at the end, I'll do a back stitch. Just a little one. Okay, that's it. I don't want to do too much to show too much of that on the edge. All right, now I see right here that this did not take, so maybe I'll just clip that. Okay, hold on, another little piece. Okay, that's good. I got some water right here. I don't know where that came from. Got a paper towel covering up my lunch. Okay, probably came from my drink. Okay, so now let's clip this. All right. And that's pretty good. That looked pretty good. I like it. Right here, I'm a little, ooh, I'm so pet peevy. Yeah. Okay, let's see. That's a little edge. But everything else look good. That look good. That look good. I like it. I like the little stitching on the side. You see it? I like that. And I'm going to put it in a jar. And we're going to see how this works. So for this one, I'm going to have to take this off quickly. I'm going to put a clean material right on top so it would not be exposed to anything. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right on top of the jar. And I'm going to find the center of it. And I'm going to glue it in just a minute. So let's put some hot glue on it. See if this glue working. My hot glue, I wanna, there you go. Press it on, it's an old glue gun. Okay. Okay. And I got that fan on, so I gotta work kind of quick. Make sure, right there. I'm gonna press down on that. Ooh. See how I say it got the ripples in it? Sometimes the other, when you use the other glue, the glue stick, it don't have all them ripples on your material. I'm gonna put a little bit on the side right here. Make sure it's glued all around the side. And on the side right here. All right, that's good. Now, if I had a sticker or something to put in the middle with a monogram on it, that would have been perfect, but I don't. Not for today. And it's candy pecans, but I'm not going to put that on there. So this is all done. Everything is clean, looking clean. Wipe it clean. Everything good. Put that right on top. And I want to put this right here. And I want to screw this down on top of this. And you know it's not going to last long. They're going to bring the jar back. Because the rule is you bring your jar back, right? You get more in it. But if you don't bring your jar back, guess what? I can't give you no more. Because I need to save the jar. So, usually that's my rule for my friends. And they love that. They bring the stuff back and they get more. So, some of them, some things I say, no, I don't want it. You can keep it. Okay, that's good. So, I think that turned out pretty good. What you think? Just something simple, right? And so then when they take it off, they take that part off and just take this off. And they get in their pecans. They can put it right back. Got a nice little thing. And I probably will put some cling wrap on the top of that before I put the top on it. Because I didn't do it this time. So let's go ahead and work on this one. Because, you know, the fridge hinges on it. So I'm going to fold it slightly. Just a little bit. And I'm going to iron. And this is the last one we're doing. And this is just making some simple top cover with some scrap fabric. And reason why I'm doing it with these for right now, because this is just a giveaway to show, you know, I just like doing it. I like giving stuff away. But the thing is, I didn't want to give away the tops to the gifts, you know, that I'm making for doing the giving thanks time, you know, my Thanksgiving, you know, loving on the people that I care about, and those who care about me, I care about them, and those who just been there during this year, helping me out in different, and not only that, just I'm appreciative of their kindness. It's all about kindness and giving thanks to others. And I like to do it in things that I make and do. So I do a lot of cooking, sewing, making, gardening, stuff like that. So, and that's what I like to give out of those things. So I had gave out pillows before. So, people that just stopped by for something else, and I asked them what they color, and the host would say, give them a pillow. You like pillows? Let me show you this. So, I gave him a pillow. And I'm not doing it to gloat. I'm not just saying that it's wonderful. You just don't know how people would cherish the things that you give them, that you have made and that came from your heart. Then you going and purchasing using, you know, sometimes money that you don't have, and you feel like you gotta go buy something. Buy a lot of something and then make it. I mean, everybody not crafting. Everybody like to do it their way. And that's great because everybody is not crafters. Everybody's not farmers. Everybody are not cooks. Everybody not chefs. Everybody don't do all those things. Homemakers. Everybody not homemakers. And you do what you do in your ability. Because My friend Miss Pam told me, say, you know, I don't do those things, but she does garden wonderfully. But some things she don't do. So she do what she does to bless people in her way. And it's lovely and awesome. Even her smile just always bless people. And China does the same thing along with Miss Dawn. And I have many other associates and people that I know that have been there for me and stuff. But these are the ones that's up here where I'm at now that met my newest ones. You know, God has really blessed me with those. And now you all, my YouTube family, that I'm keep messing up on my videos, on my lives, and can't seem like get them uploaded. I don't understand. When I'm live, that's all you get. See, like it, especially when I do it for my phone. If I do it for my tablet, I'm okay. Do it for my phone, seem like it does not come through. So I don't know sometimes, especially when I'm in the garden. So I gotta figure that out, what I'm doing wrong, and try to fix that. Because I should be able to use my phone and it upload within a day or something, but it didn't upload again. And I just did it live a day ago, and it didn't come up today. I did it yesterday in the garden, and it posted came up today, and I didn't see it. I didn't even see it uploading, so I don't know. What did I do? I thought I did it right this time, but maybe I didn't click something right. Don't know. I always say whoever was on, it was meant for them. So, and I don't know about my tablet. I like recording on my tablet, but the main thing that had me problem is that it takes so long for everything to upload from my tablet. I don't get it. I don't get it. And it's a Apple. So I don't get it. It's not a Samsung. It's a Apple. So I don't know why. You know, it's not doing what I always say it does, supposed to do. So maybe I'm not. Maybe something I don't have on it, or something. It's just not. I don't know. Maybe I got too much stuff on it. Thought I had the right amount of storage space, but sometimes it seems like it takes the longest. So this is done. This shape. Okay, so now I'm going to go through and stitch this one. I feel like lint is on my face, and I know it ain't up a material or something. Fine. Come on, there you go. Go back under. Okay, don't play with me. There you go. Doing a little slip. Go right them curves, they like to slip on you. That's it. Now pull it out. And I'm going to cut these little strings off. Check my time. I gotta get ready to go. And so that one turned out pretty good. See? So this is great. A 30-minute tutorial. And I do not have to, well, 35 something with the introduction. So that's done. One thing I do now, I'm going to iron it a little bit more on top. There you go. Now, I was thinking about maybe doing some ripples in it, but I'm not doing it. I always want to think of something else. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to use my same cloth I used to cover the last one. Cover it up. Oh, you see that? Cover it up. I can't use that now. Dang. Well, you know it's not going to waste. I keep it for home. I have some downstairs. I'll just make another container full. But this space up here on my table is clean. And I'll just put this in a jar. And I will eat those later. Because I'm not wasting these. Y'all can say whatever you want to say. But I'm not wasting my candy pecans. This will be my snack later. And I'll just put a new batch. I have a whole jar full of them in the refrigerator that I had just did maybe a couple of days ago. And I had to make sure that I keep them to the side because my family's eating them up crazy. Got some on the floor. Now, the ones on the floor, I'm going to throw away. You see, I done dropped now. This I cannot give away. Because I eat it. But what I can do, I can fix the top. So now I got to make sure I go get some more candy pecans that's in the refrigerator in the big jar. And fill up that jar. All right. Just right in the middle. Perfect. Press down. And you know, guess what? I'm not going to edit that video. You're going to see what happens. Things like that happen all the time. The bloopers. People don't put it in the video, though. Because they want you to see the perfectness. Everything that's so perfect. It's real time. So now I'm going to put this on top of here. Press that in here. And that's done. And that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to show you what it's going to look like on this. Let's show you. But you know, this one is not the one I'm going to give away. So I'm finished with this. Oh, that's pretty good. They look like the front. All right. So that's my little jar for this one. So I have two, one for China and one for Miss Pam. And that's done. Everything is done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one off. Because if I don't, I'm going to get it mixed up. Put this in here. And this is going to be for the one for downstairs. And I'm going to take these out. And eat them. So that concludes my tutorial on making these tops. And having a little fancy edge. Look like the VeggieTale character. To give away some candy pecans. Alright. This is Tish with Crafty Creations. Just doing what you do. Make sure you do what you do, but make sure you do what God called you to do. Crafty Creations. Be blessed. Bye.